mucho sobre el tema de financiamiento y de reglamentos de China.
I learned a lot of things, of course. I think the most important thing is that I met all of those people that I really want to meet with in the past. And then finally we can just know each other in person.
It's amazing to see that Ford Foundation is funding a whole ecosystem of actors working on the issue of Chinese overseas investments, and including very distinct types of actors. I think that there's a lot of potential of working together and elevates the overall impacts of this work. It's very challenging. We definitely need to pool forces, but I also have observed some gaps between the work of different types of grantees.
Información.
Connection.
Formative.
Information explosion. Overwhelming. Well, that's 3 words already.
Going forward, I think what should happen next is similar conversations and convenings should be taking place, if possible, at regional levels, having in Asia, having in Africa, having in Latin America, and even in Europe, so that we better understand the role and relevance of China going forward.
China is currently investing a lot of resources in Uganda, a number of projects that they are working on, for which a lot of information might not be readily available to citizens or to some even policymakers. So for me, it's like an entry point to try and engage with our partners to see how do we find information on projects that China is doing in Uganda, and how do we have meaningful engagements with the different stakeholders.
Think about how to bring the work together by other grantees and in a very strategic way to facilitate information exchange, especially between the actors working inside China and outside China. We are facing an increasing challenge of information gap. And I think there is also potential of increasing the understanding of each other's work, especially how to link the academic work and the CSO work. I think the work of supporting communities might be a little bit put in a silo right now, and that should be elevated much more in order to achieve a bigger impact.
Deberíamos continuar trabajando juntos, todos los que hemos venido, y tratar de hacer una campaña para que el gobierno chino convierta en obligaciones algunos lineamientos que son solo voluntarios para las empresas en el exterior.
There also a lot of should be happened next. Of course, the first thing is really have a real dialogue between each other and in-depth exchange, and also take away from all of those lessons back home, and then we build a network that can really sustain and have a further collaboration.